Hello spooky friends, it's time for another Halloween decor hunting video. Ooh. And yes, I am wearing this Halloween number. I got this at Hot Topic. Wow, who would have guessed? Of course, doesn't this like just scream Hot Topic with the striped sleeves and everything? It is attached. It says All Hallows Eve and they're like this really cool font. And I do have an orange little pom-pommy type of hair tie. We're just like, whoa, in the spookiest corner of my apartment. Oh, it's great. Yeah, we're gonna go over all of the Halloween decor that I have seen up until now. Okay, so starting off, we went to Spirit Halloween because of course we did. It's Spirit Halloween. So this was right when Spirit Halloween first opened and I was very excited to bring my husband and my daughter there for the first time because if you do not know, my little baby girl, she's my little Halloween baby. She was born the day before Halloween and I've just been so excited to plan her first birthday party with all these different Halloween stuff. So that's one of the main purposes of me looking for all this Halloween stuff is to get ready for her Halloween birthday party and all the many birthdays that she is yet to come. So it was very special for me to take my baby girl to Spirit Halloween. As you see, we brought her in her little stroller. She did not seem to like mind too much of anything. If anything, you know, Spirit Halloween, the music is bumping in there, and so she seemed to really enjoy that.
She looked very concerned.
She don't know where we are. And as for the decor, they had this little ghosty line, which I thought was super cute. Me personally, I don't have that many like ghost themed stuff. As you see, I'm more of a pumpkin fan. I got all these little pumpkin things because I love that they just scream classic Halloween. But now looking back at footage, I mean, that's like the downside of doing these videos and recording all this cool Halloween stuff is that I look back and I'm like, I should have gotten that. And I think I should have gotten this little sign that said spooky on it with the little ghost. I don't usually like stuff that has words like sayings on it, like trick or treat, like happy Halloween. I don't want like a bunch of stuff that says things, but this little thing that says spooky is really cute. And then they got a bunch of stuff that said boo. They got the table mat with the table mat thing with little ghosties. All really cute stuff. These little skulls are really cool. I love the little butterfly details, but some of them were a little bit broken. Yeah, I had this little line of little like cloches with things. It's in like your apothecary or something. Your different ingredients. You know, it's like that. Of course, I had to take a peek at the animatronics. You'll never catch me buying one, especially because I have an apartment and I don't have a house. But oh, really cool to see these really cool intricate things. I like this one. That one's real creepy. And then lastly, we did try to look at baby costumes for Marceline specifically. This is what we thought of it at the time. Okay, if we were to get Marceline any costume, ooh, little pumpkin could be a contender. I think this Alice one looks pretty cute. All of these seem pretty cute, in fact. Ooh. And I was making jokes that we should get her a Bluey costume. I don't know, but it doesn't look all that detailed. It's just literally a onesie with like the dog head on top. Not too sure how I feel about that. Okay, next up, real quick, we went to Macy's. This was like the same day, I believe, and they had this really cool little, I wouldn't say call it end cap, a little corner cap of a bunch of Halloween things. The design on these candles are really nice. I'm just not like a huge candle person. And of course, a bunch of mugs with like skeletons on them, or they were skeletons. Love like really fun Tupperware, but I personally just don't need too much Tupperware. But I love the little design on these. Next, this is when Starbucks came out with their holiday cups, and so I was a pretty big fan of these cups this year because I feel like they could give off like a year-round Halloween, like spooky type of vibe. And especially my favorite was this one with the green and pink and orange little drips on the side. I thought that this cup was probably the best in the whole line, but everything else, really unique set of colors. Okay, next, which probably be most of this video, so I saved it for last, was Target. So I, huge lover of Target. A lot of these things behind me, these decoration pieces are from Target, and they came out with a bunch of really cool stuff this year. But starting off, they fill up their bargain section first, and so this is what the first things that I found. Of course, they got this pumpkin mug warmer. If I wasn't such an iced coffee girl, which I am, I love iced coffee, but if I was like a hot coffee girl, I would have totally gotten this mug warmer in the shape of a jack-o'-lantern. That's really cool to me. And of course, they had this one with a really cool design as well. All these little signs: enter if you dare, beware. I was really tempted to get this Happy Halloween one, but I did not. I knew you were good. And they had this really cute little trinket containers. They came in a set of 2, funny enough, which very tempted to get these, but I don't need another little trinket thing to hold. That's the thing about Target. They always have the cutest things that you don't need, but they're so cute. A lot of like Halloween things, like round, like alcohol themed, like a lot of like glasses and cups and stuff that kind of like mentioned, you know, drinking, like these little wine bottle gift tags, which I think that's pretty smart. But yeah, just very interesting. I haven't seen that in a bit. I love a good little pillow. I have way too many of these. And I was really tempted to get these little mitts. Of course they said bon appetit, so I think that's what set me off. I probably would have grabbed one if they didn't have words on them. Many have eaten here, only a few have died. You know, like just a little cheesy. No tricks, just treats. Love the color of this one. A lot of sayings on these. Scary movies and chill. No tricks, just drinks. Again, there you go. Here for the booze. And then over in the kids section, which I like literally just walked past, my eye caught on this shirt, Trick or Treat, with the little Pokemon characters on it. I did buy one in the biggest size for me because I love to crop shirt anyway, Exhibit A. Okay, finally over to the actual Halloween section that they keep in the back. They had these Easter eggs that were jack-o'-lanterns. I was very tempted to get these for Easter, like to do some little like Easter egg hunting with Marceline, but I held myself back because I think everybody's gonna think I'm crazy. Of course, all the gift things, which I had to keep an eye on because again, I'm planning my daughter's Halloween birthday party. Love these little tote bags. I don't need any more tote bags, but they're really cute. These patterns, of course, they had this like cutesy Halloween line, which is like different from this, I'd say, but they had a whole line of, yeah, the pumpkins that are little like wonky little abstract looking faces, and the ghost, you know, with like really different eyes. So I'm not a huge fan of this line, but they had a whole bunch of different stuff if you're very much interested in, like, yeah, the towels, balloons, little garland, of course, and of course a bunch of different wreaths, you know, front door wreaths. Of course, gotta have your plates and stuff for the parties. I was very tempted to get this little tombstone set, especially because it said game over. You know, like my husband and I are very much like geeks and stuff, so I kind of thought that was nice, but I think they're meant to go in a yard, which we don't have. We're staying at an apartment right now, so I was like, dang, maybe another year when if we ever do get a house, we'll put these in our front yard. Game over. Yard skeletons and ghosts. I was just very excited to see all these things.
Look at the bat. Look at Wyatt. Look at the bat.
I love the color of these little like trees, because I guess you could kind of like keep that for Christmas as well if you're like that type of like spooky all year round type of people. These lanterns are pretty nice. I think they might have made noises. Don't quote me on that, but I think they might have also talked as well. Little witch flying on a broom with a little tea light. Again, also very tempted to get this Halloween sign. Oh, of course, gotta get the little paper bats, which I did end up getting that set. These are scattered all throughout the apartment. A bunch of them in that little set for just $10. They did also have a little string of bats as well as a garland. Of course, a bunch of little tabletop decor of various different types. Happy Halloween, that's a good classic sign as well. All sorts of different types of skeletons that you could get. Tabletop decor, little lamps, pipes. Love the little stack of pumpkins. I did end up getting it, as you see. I might do a whole like Halloween haul video. I guess we'll. I'm still thinking about it. Let's see how many things I end up getting this year. And we had like a mini version. I think this is just meant to like, yeah, go on your counter. I'm not sure if this is like have a specific purpose. They're very cute, plus very small, especially if you don't have that much space to decorate. Of course, a whole bunch of different tombstones, mostly for outside, I assume. I love this little boo sign. I really have to hold myself back from getting up all these little tabletop things that light up. I was very interested in this little like rainbow line that they did in this photo. I didn't capture the whole line, but they really just had like these like couple things. But yeah, I was really tempted to get this rainbow skeleton guy. He seems really fun. And then that would be like a year-round Halloween decor for me, because I keep it very rainbow in the studio, like very colorful in there, so it would just like blend in and just be like a little spooky. All sorts of skeletons. Yeah, these aisles look really sparse because this was like right when it came out. Like everybody in the hallways were like, oh, Halloween already, you know, that sort of talk. So my store is much more stocked than this now. Love these little gravestones. They're made of wood, so you can just like plop them anywhere. Love the idea of these. Oh, I did also love this like cat, because it looks like my black cat Coffee, especially with the green eyes. He's got the green eyes, I believe, green to yellow. But I think my cats would freak out if they saw it because it looks just like a cat. Okay, and this is another trip that I took to a different Target that had more in the dollar spot section. Love these like glass ombre jars, especially because like the bat is like very subtle. But like, what am I gonna use that for? You know, that's how Target gets you. That's how they get you. But this looks really, really pretty. All sorts of little like haunted houses that, you know, again, tabletop decor, and they lit up. Had like a bunch of these little glass signs, I guess you would call them. Not really like, oh, it says that they're called like sun catchers, but they didn't have that much color to them. But I think they just like, yeah, just like put them in your window, I guess. Oh, love this jack-o'-lantern mug. Really, I was really tempted to get that. Okay, on another trip, they had more Halloween at Targets now, so I looked at all these different wreaths that they had in the back. Very tempted to get this like paper skeleton to put on a door or something, but I wasn't super sold on the design. Again, it's that like really cutesy type, and I was like, okay, I think I'll pass on this. Maybe wait until I see a better skeleton to add to my collection. They have these like plastic cup sets with the Hocus Pocus witches on them. Really, really nice design on these. Again, I think this is like all like Disney stuff. A little Grogu with a jack-o'-lantern type of collection. I really love this Nightmare Before Christmas mug. It's color changing, so if you have hot coffee in there, it changes to this like really cool design. Oh, I had to get this bat garland, but it's pink. So for me, that's like perfect year-round like decor. So I had to get that. Again, only $10. Some more tabletop decor. I did not press the button for these because there was like a bunch of people in the aisles around me. I was a little embarrassed, but I assumed these little guys like go around in a circle, like the little ghost and the little skeleton, because yeah, they looked really detailed. And then more tabletop decor. And then, oh yeah, in the very back, they had these like neon signs. By the time that I got there, they only had the spider. Very tempted to get that, but like, where am I gonna put that? We're gonna put a giant neon spider, because I don't know if it looks that big on camera, but it was quite large. And then yeah, a bunch of pumpkin-y things. And then I was able to find, where is it? You can't even see him. This guy. He's so cool because he has a string to hang up in the back, and also he has a stand, like a picture frame, so he can stand there like that as well, like just the little dude that he is. Coffee, come here. My black cat. You're part of the theme. Whoa. They're working on our flooring in the hallway, so he's been hiding away all day. So I'm very blessed that you came out now. I can just like my point of view, just like this is little nose going like that. Okay, he's done. Thank you, Coffee, for your patience and for being a part of the video. Maybe I'll throw this in at the end. Thank you for sticking around to the end. You get bonus cat. So that's what I was able to find from all those different stores and mostly Target. I did find a bunch of stuff at my local Fry's. It's like our grocery store, kind of like our Vons. I'm from Arizona, so if you're from California or maybe like the West Coast, yeah, it's like our Vons, I believe. That's like the equivalent. I'm not too sure. Bunch of Halloween stuff, but that's all the time that I have for today. I think I'll have to do a part 3 to show even more Halloween stuff because there's still more time in the season. Plus, I've bought things. As you see, I've bought things, so I kind of want to show that off as well. But I think that's it for today. Like this video if you love Halloween stuff like I do, and subscribe for more spooky stuff. And yeah, I have a birthday party to plan for my baby, and yeah, so the spooky content is still coming. And yeah, so subscribe to see more of that, and I'll see you next time.